Hi, Dr. Patrick Kingsep here, and today I want to chat to you about the very best and most effective stress busters that I know of right now. Now, we hear so much about stress, right? And the reason we do is that it affects us all, and no one is immune from stress. And it's not the most comfortable feeling, right? Generally, when our stress levels rise above the line of what we can cope with, we start to feel overwhelmed, tired, and just generally out of sorts. So although stress is a topic with so much information available, I want today's chat to be about the tried and true, up-to-date methods that work to reduce stress levels fast. So let's get into it. Firstly, I just want to talk a bit about stress in general briefly, as it's a topic I spend a lot of time thinking about. Now, I don't want to go on too much about COVID as we are becoming bloody well saturated with this information. But just a few things, as many of us are experiencing prolonged stress due to this pandemic. Some say we are starting to feel the highest levels of stress since the pandemic began in February, March 2020. And no one is immune to the stress we're experiencing right now, as humans are not built to maintain this level of stress, hypervigilance, and hyperarousal for this length of time, and it's ongoing. There are just so many uncertainties at the moment. The uncertainty of health, economics, family, friends, job security, travel, and all sorts of other facets of life. Stress is our body's response to pressure. It is certainly taking a toll on our physical and mental health. There has been a rise in general physical health problems, and mental health issues are surging upwards. But the good news is that there are some very effective strategies you can put in place today to start to rebalance your stress levels and feel better. They don't involve money, and they are things you can do in your home or around your house. So let's take a deep dive together into the top 10 stress-busting ideas right now. Now, number one, you guessed it, it's mindfulness practice. Bringing your attention and focus to the now, not dwelling on what happened yesterday or last week, and not worrying about what will happen tomorrow or in 6 months' time. The only moment we have control over is now. And with everything happening in the world just now, we just spoke about it, don't we all need to feel a little more control in our lives? You can start this today by finding a quiet area in your home or outside if you prefer. Get comfortable. Close your eyes and bring your full attention to the feelings of your inward and outward breath. You can do this by focusing on the sensation of the cool, refreshing air entering your nostrils and the warmth of the outward exhale from your mouth or nose. Maybe set a timer for 5 minutes and continue to focus on your breath only for the first 5 minutes. Now you will notice your mind will start thinking about other things and you'll become, pretty darn distracted. That's perfectly okay, as that's what a mind does. Just become aware when you have drifted and bring your focus of attention back to your breath, time and time again. The second is step it out. The movement of the body is such a simple but powerful tool we have to use when we're stressed. I'm not talking about toughing it out of the gym or running around the block. I simply mean moving in any way, shape, or form you desire. A short 10-minute walk outside can do wonders when we're stressed. If you find your mind continues to ruminate and worry whilst you're moving, think of ways around this. Maybe plugging into music or a podcast while you move, or join an exercise class that you need to focus your attention on. And thirdly, schedule your control. Start writing a daily schedule, but allowing yourself leniency if things need to change. often when our stress levels rise, we feel we and life are out of control, right? So we need to find ways to feel more in control of our own lives. One way we can do this is to write or type our daily tasks or goals for the day. Make a list of what you need to do and what you want to do, and make sure you have some balance between the two. It might be you need to do a load of washing as it's spilling out of the linen skip, but you also want to spend some time outside reading a magazine. Find ways to incorporate both if you can. You can always reschedule those things you don't get done, but you will feel more in control of your day by doing this. And fourthly, self-care is a must. When we become stressed, it's usually the first thing to fall away, right? We start saying to ourselves, I don't have time for a bath, or I need to eat quickly so I can get the housework done, or run my daughter to netball practice. The effects on our body and mind can be detrimental when we don't look after ourselves. So remember to reschedule your next haircut. Take time to see the latest film at the movies. Put aside time to read before you go to bed. You will start to see the benefits of your self-care in a matter of days. And fifthly, turn the music up. Pick some music you once enjoyed, maybe a blast from the past. For me, it's often The Police and Message in a Bottle. And turn up the volume. Just sit and enjoy it, or dance if you want to. Pick music that brings back happy memories, or it could be a current track you like. When we are stressed, we stop doing things we usually find enjoyable, and the music is often one of the first things to go. So download your favorite tunes and seriously, enjoy them. Now 6, hug a tree. Getting out into nature is so crucial for all of us. A proven quick fix de-stressors to go outside. You may want to schedule a hike or bushwalk, or just sit out in the garden. Maybe a walk on the beach, feeling the sand between your toes, or lying outside and gazing at the stars at night. It's something to consider. Even a short walk outside can be helpful. Feeling the sun, the rain, the wind. Stop to look at different trees and flowers. Focus on what is growing around you instead of the brick wall of stress. 7, what did you once love doing? Try to think back to when you were younger. What did you like to do that you may have stopped doing as you got older? Maybe you loved to read English literature, doing crosswords, rock climbing, yoga, painting, playing the piano, or doing woodwork. Pick one thing and try to incorporate it into your week. The idea is to pick a hobby that engages your senses and mind. Not only does this make your mind feel productive, but your body's going to feel more relaxed. 8 is the brain dump. Try to get out on paper what is going through your mind, and don't hold back. Find a piece of paper and pen. Don't try to type this, and just try to keep the pen moving continuously as you write down everything that's going on through your mind. The way you feel, ideas you have, anger you feel, whatever it is, dump it in and out onto the paper. When you feel you have let everything out, read it to yourself, and then you may decide to crumple it up and throw it away. Or some people find the act of burning the paper cathartic. Now, make sure you safely do this. No house fires, please. And 9, command your sleep. We all know what stress does to our sleep patterns, right? Tossing and turning, having trouble getting to sleep or staying asleep, waking up early. This is one area to focus on. What can you do differently to aid your sleep at night? Maybe it's setting the alarm to start getting ready for bed, switching off the TV and media devices 1 hour before bed, doing something that calms you before going to bed, such as a warm shower, a short meditation, or reading a book. And 10th is connection is key. It's essential to take time to connect with those that are important to you. Even when you don't feel like it, the connection can be made in person, on the phone, messaging, email, or face to face. Make the most of the connection you have and schedule time to chat. Maybe you want to talk about your stresses with someone you trust, or you just want to meet for coffee and enjoy their company. Making time to connect with others, even virtually, can help you relax. And like seriously, having a good laugh is an excellent stress reliever. So before I go, I want to encourage you to try to incorporate some of those stress busters discussed today into your own life. Things will only start to change when you put changes into place. Don't just think about it. Seriously, do it now. At least pick one idea and put it into motion. Take control and don't let stress control you. Bust the stress. Now, thanks very much for watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, make comments, make suggestions in terms of a future video. I'm more than open to this. Look forward to your comments. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.